Hey everyone, Tinman here, back with some more Dota Underlords. I'm going to be playing some ranked standard mode here. Let's see what we got here in turn 1. Well, we've got no real big synergies here. I think I'll just pick up everybody except the Dazzle, I guess. Dazzle's just not really my idea of a great unit. He has some okay alliances. Trolls are pretty good in some cases, but Healer I've not really had great success with. So, pretty stacked lobby here. We got 6 of the 8 players in Lord and 2 Big Boss players as well. So, hopefully we can do well and climb up a little bit. I've had a little bit of a rough time the past couple days, dropped just outside of the top 100, but with a good game or two, we can get right back into it. Alright, probably going to lose this one here. They've got the Scrappy bonus, and unfortunately all of our units are attacking the unit who did get the Scrappy bonus, the Clockwork, and that's like the worst possible scenario because that means that we're going to kind of waste all of our time on the high armor target and instead of the units that don't have armor or don't have bonus armor, and so we really only get 1 kill there from the Shadow Demon's Demonic Purge, which deals a big chunk of damage, but unfortunately we don't get any other kills that way. No matter, they had 2 alliances active. That's far more than we had. We had 0, so not looking that great. I've actually been a really big fan of Big Time Contract recently. I think building around Bloodbound builds are very powerful. I also do like Voidstone quite a bit in a number of builds, but I think I'm willing to take this Big Time Contract here early. And yeah, we get rewarded. We pick up an Ogre Magi here right away. So we at least get a Bloodbound build together. I think I probably want that on the Tusk, perhaps. I'll pick up the Ember Spirit, the Shadow Demon, use our free reroll. We do see a Beastmaster who I think pairs really well with a big-time contract build because you really want to get kills on your Brawnies. So if you run Brawnies, if you run like an Ogre Magi plus Axe that gives you Brutes, and then you throw in Beastmaster to give you Bloodbound and Brawny, hopefully the Beastmaster can get lots of kills like that. So we already see 2 people going after Assassins, so I think I'm going to sell off this Ember Spirit, buy the Beastmaster, and I may even sell both these Shadow Demons to pick up Tusk and Snapfire, just to, complete some pairs up here. Don't really think we need Warlocks for where we're going here, and I think this would just be a better build at the moment. I probably could have put in Brutes actually that last turn. I wasn't actually thinking fully straight there. Let's pick up the Ogre Magi. I guess Drow and Shadow Shaman. There's more Bloodbound, but I don't really think we need more. There's another Beastmaster. I'm not a huge fan of Heartless, so I'm not really tied to this Drow Ranger in any way. Obviously we want the other Beastmaster here, but she is a Hunter, so she may have some utility. Another Assassin opponent here, although I do think we improved our comp quite a bit. We might actually be able to get the win here if they don't have any 2-star units. Hopefully Beastmaster can get most of these kills. Looks like he got 1. Well, if we win this fight, it'll definitely be on the back of Brutes here, or the Brawny's getting all the kills, so that'll be perfect. Looks like we will get this. I think I can sell off... I think I'm just going to sell off the Drow Ranger. I really don't think I want to go Heartless with this. I just think Drow Ranger and most of the other Heartless are just fairly low impact comparatively, although they do pair well with Beastmaster. I just don't think that's where we really want to be. They're still just a little too low impact. I wish they'd be buffed up to 4, maybe 5 armor shred at the first level as opposed to just 3. I do want to sell off to grab interest here though, and I think Snapfire and probably the Shadow Shaman are the least likely things that we're going to want to play here. Let's just get up 10 gold here as interest locks in, and because I don't really want to level up because I don't have any great alliances to put in. I don't have a win streak. I did win last round, but I don't really think it's very likely we go on a big win streak here since we don't have any upgrades or anything like that. Unfortunately, my opponent is going for a similar-ish build to me. They do have Beastmaster and Axe so far. So probably going to take a loss here. Hopefully not too many people go for a Beastmaster. Well, there's at least 3 of us, so that's more than normal. I was thinking Beastmaster is a great strategy if you're uncontested. We do find a Tusk here. No one has found the Beastmaster, so that's not the worst. I don't think we need more Tusks. We do find the Axe and Ogre, and then I'm going to sell these guys off to re-grab interest. And I guess just for the interest of trying to win the fight here right now, let's put this on Tusk. And kind of just make this swap, and that should be good. We do maintain that we have 10 gold for interest here. And I think with all these 2 stars, we should easily get a few wins here in a row. Even though my opponent has 4 units, we've got all 2 stars. So I think we are just a bit advantaged over them. And Tusk, with a big time contract, if it can trigger, will deal a ton of damage with his Walrus Punch. Yeah. Oh my gosh, look at that. Look at that Walrus Punch just hitting so hard at the end. Alright, perfect. So now that we've got... Or we don't have 2 wins in a row, we just have 1 win in a row. So I still don't really want to level up. I definitely would take a Hand of Midas, though. That seems really good. I can go on... Well, it could go on Tusk. I kind of want both of them on Tusk, if I'm being honest. I guess maybe on Ogre Magi. And hopefully he doesn't die right away. Maybe gets a killer too. Actually, we do get a Beastmaster here. So with that in mind, I am going to level up, get in this Beastmaster, give him the big time contract, and give, I guess, Hand of Midas over to Tusk. So the idea here being that we want the Ogre Magi to die, and then let Beastmaster rack up as many kills as we can, and if not Beastmaster getting the kills, I'm fine with them going to Tusk to get us some bonus gold. I think Tusk is probably a little bit better than putting on Axe, just because it's a lot more damage output from Tusk. Although we do want, the Brawny kills, so it's kind of weird to put it on Tusk, I guess. But I kind of want Brawny kills, and I want Hand of Midas kills, and I really only think Beastmaster is going to get kills more than Axe. I guess I could make the decision just to put like Hand of Midas on Beastmaster, Bloodbound, big time contract on Axe. This makes us weaker as in a general matter, but maybe that's fine if it gets us more kills for Brawnies. Maybe it's okay then. Looking around, we see that the other players have kind of moved off. One of the players moved off of Beastmaster, so there's only one other competition for that, and we've already found the 2 star, so that's a huge kind of feather in our cap there to hopefully go for this type of strategy, less contested than, if it's a relatively uncontested strategy, that's ideal, because then we get, hopefully, more Beastmasters and whatnot. I do want to pick up Legion Commander. I think she goes very well into this build. She's one of the big draws of having big time contract, is that she basically counts as an extra Bloodbound, even when you don't have, you don't need to like dilute the build down with other kind of weak Bloodbound units. And of course she racks up Brawny kills and benefits from the Brawny bonus. So really looking to get her up to 2 star as soon as possible. Nothing here that I really want for this type of build. I kind of just want to level up and put in the Legion Commander for the chance to maybe get a kill or 2 here, and then I'll sell off. I still think I'll probably just sell off these Heartless, because I don't think that's where we really want to go. We'll keep the Enchantress around. Anytime you have 2 Druids, that's always potentially valuable. If you get a 2-star Druid into a 2-star like Treant Protector or something, that's a very good thing to have, no matter what your build is. Even if I'm not entirely sure how that would fit in at this exact moment, it still could be a good option. We do get the Legion Commander in, but she doesn't even get to cast Duel, because she was chickened for the whole time, and we just won the fight beforehand. But that's alright. We get most of the kills onto our Brawnies that fight. And we collect 20 gold of interest here. So got a win streak going, so that's looking pretty good. And I guess I'll just pick up these guys at the end of the turn here. Alright, with 2 Assassin players, I do kind of like the Brawny build against Assassins. You just have, I mean, a lot of like tankiness. You're not going to get burst down in 1 or 2 crits, and you've got the Brute bonus to insulate yourself against the Assassins really getting you down. There is an Enchantress, and I think that may be better just for right now, just if we're trying to keep a win streak going. And I think what I want to do here is sell off to get up to 30 gold. And a 2-star Enchantress gives a Savage bonus, which buffs up the Tusk. So since I'm on a win streak, this is kind of playing for right now, trying to play for, immediate strength as opposed to later game strength. I'm going to get, I don't have a chance of winning a duel with this, but I think I pretty much ensure we win the round, because I think this is a lot stronger of a build. It's kind of what we were saying before about how to place these items. You sometimes have to balance, well, if I'm on a win streak and I want to keep a win streak, you want to go for immediate power, whereas if you want to go for late game, you do it in a different way. And I guess we kind of are keeping this kind of late game organization on our items. So maybe I should rearrange those just as I try to complete out this win streak. Like move the big time contract over to Tusk, for instance, as opposed to Axe here. Alright, what Underlord do we want to pick? So if we're going to play Legion Commander, an Essex makes a lot of sense. I would really prefer healing in Essex. But I really don't think these other two options, healing Gel or high damage Hobgen, really fit. Oh, I thought I had 2 seconds left. Well, alright, I guess we got Hobgen. I really wanted to pick up an Essex. I thought I had 2 seconds left at the end there. Fast timer is sometimes annoying. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to level up and put in this Legion Commander. Put her like really far in the back so that she gets into combat a little bit later. Hopefully can clean up the mess and clean up some low health opponents. And we still keep 21 gold for interest. Yeah, kind of do wish I'd picked up the Essex. It was just a touch too slow. Unfortunately, we lose the duel. Quite the opposite of what we wanted here. He was so low, but that he did die to the Hand of Midas. This guy saw the little gold animation pop up on him when he died, so I guess that's not the worst thing in the world. If we do get a Hand of Midas trigger there to get 1 gold. I guess I can pick up the Life Stealer, although I doubt we want to go up to 4 Brutes. I've not been a huge fan of 4 Brutes, especially not if I'm trying to play a Legion Commander comp. You find a Stonehull Cloak, and that scales very well with the Brawnies, who are going to rack up lots of kills. Like Beastmaster's got a lot right now. So does Tusk. And so does Axe, really. I think I'm actually okay putting this on Tusk and then moving this over to Axe. And this kind of like splits the difference between what we were talking about before, is like immediate power versus later game power. I do want to rack up as many kills on Axe as possible for the Brawny bonus, and also if I eventually cut Tusk, I would want to move the Stonehull Cloak over to Axe to make him much tankier. So if he gets a couple extra kills now, that's just much better, and the big time contract hopefully helps him in that regard. So if we want to pick up more Hunters, Terrorblade is a great option because it gives us Demon with Legion Commander, who did win the duel there. Or if we want to pick up Druids, Shadow Shaman is not really a great pickup, but it doesn't hurt to buy all of these and just kind of keep our options open here. Alright, on to a great win streak here, 7 rounds in a row now. Unfortunately, somebody else had just completed a win streak, which we have not. We have not had a chance to kind of interrupt their win streak, so that's unfortunate. I don't think there's a reason to try to level up right now or to do anything fancy. Dragon Knight's a great unit, but I don't know that he really fits into what we're trying to do. I think I want to go more Brawnies, since we do have a good number of kills on them already. If you want to pick up something like Juggernaut and a Bristleback, that doesn't leave a lot of space for Dragon Knight, but I guess I'm not opposed to picking him up here and seeing where that goes. I can probably sell off something like Nyx Assassin. It's probably not going to be the play. This is the person who just had the win streak, so we'll see how we fare up against them. I think this is going pretty well, honestly. Legion Commander is not going to win the duel, just a little bit too little damage output. Actually, they do have the Essex Golem. That is going to be a touch too big for us, I think. And, of course, the Insect Alliance hurts. Yeah, Axe is not going to 1v whatever this. Although he might. He's got the big-time contract. Oh, not if he keeps on missing. It's so much damage, but it's not quite enough. Oh, no! Just barely losing our win streak there. A couple misses from the insect bonus was just too much for us. Unfortunately, do not get to complete our win streak there. So that's pretty bad. Doom is actually a really good option if we do want to go to more Brutes to also get a Demon in instead of going more Hunters. Now, 4 Brutes, not my favorite. But, you know, if we do go Doom plus Treant, we already have a Druid. So I guess I could see that happening. Since I don't have a win streak, I'm not really inclined to just, like, spend a ton of gold here to try to keep anything going. Although, I think that may be where I end up. Probably don't want to go with Weavers. Or Chaos Knights. Or probably not Hunters either. Let's see what a reroll comes with. There's a Legion Commander. Can pick up another Alchemist too. That'll be a good pickup. Alchemist is just a great unit, especially if you have physical damage output from Bristleback and Beastmaster. It's just a really good Armor Shred to increase the damage there. They have a 3-star Bat Rider already. I saw they had a 3-star Druid, but I figured that was the Druid bonus, but then they have a 3-star Bat Rider as well. So good stuff there from our opponents. Now let's level up. It doesn't cost us any interest to do it this turn. We don't need to sell off anything. Can get in the Doom here. Just to get us Demons for Legion Commander, and I kind of want to re-roll, but I also want the Juggernaut. I think I would want Treant more than I want Lifestealer. I guess I could have just done that and not sold him off because interest would lock in. But anyway. Pretty good now. Probably eventually moving away from Tusk and Enchantress. But, you know, Enchantress could be good if we do find the Treant for the 4th Brute. Or something else along those lines. We do get the dual win there, so he's got 15 damage on duels. That's pretty nice. Not the most ever, but functional at this point. We do take a loss here, unfortunately, against opposing Knights Healers comp. That's actually fairly unusual. They do have double Necrophos, and I'm actually a big fan of Necrophos. I think he is deceptively good. Like, he doesn't see play because his alliances kind of stink right now. Ooh, there's a 2-star Legion. But I do really think he has a lot of value. So if you can get him active and get a good build for him. Second Doom here, we can buy that, use our reroll. Third Doom, okay, hello. That's insane. A 2-star Doom on what round? On round 15? Yeah, that's a little bit above average, I'll say. Good thing we did the rerolls there before the round started up. And a 2-star Legion Commander. This build is like really strong right now. We're up against Assassins, but I think we should be fine against them. Legion Commander wins a duel. Beastmaster, hopefully racking up Brawny kills. Yeah, we're up to 29 already, so I'm liking where this is going. Do I want more? I do want another Brute, right? Although for Druids, I was thinking either Shadow Shaman or Lone Druid would be a better option instead of Enchantress long term. Probably not going to go up to Hunter build, so that's fine. So I don't really need more Hunters like Sniper. Mechanism, I love this item. I think this does so incredibly much. It's really like a tank item for your entire team. It's just that good. It heals so much for everybody. It just does a lot. I really don't see how Dragon Knight's ever going to fit into this build, even though he is a great unit. I kind of thought that earlier. I think our next unit in is going to be a Treant, like I replaced Tusk for Treant, and if I level up to 8, it's going to be for Alchemist, just because I love the unit, Alchemist. Or a Juggernaut and Bristleback, something along those lines as well. Could be other options. Alchemist is just so good with like Beastmaster Axes, which are all physical damage output. So that's kind of where my head is at right now, and I just don't see how Dragon Knight ever fits into that game plan. I still kind of like the big time contract on Axe. He hopefully gets a couple kills, although eventually I might want to move over to Doom, because he's going to hit really hard with that big time contract. Or so would Legion Commander as well, but I think Axe is racking up lots of kills right now, and then we could move this Stonehull Cloak over to him when we eventually want to cut the Tusk, because like he doesn't give us any alliances other than Savage, but we want to replace the Enchantress too, so Savages might just go by the wayside maybe in exchange for Trolls, or for more Brawnies, or for Dragons. I mean, I do get Vipers here. I think I'll pick those up after the round, but I think my main goal right now is just try to pump up levels so that next turn we level up to 8. And then hopefully that's good enough to get us a win streak or move up a little bit. Here's the one opponent who was on the big win streak before that we couldn't stop, and it doesn't look like we're going to be able to take them down this time either. They've got Druids and Warlocks, and they're already level 8 with a massive win streak as well, so and also have Healing in Essex, which is probably still one of the best Underlords in the game right now. So I'll pick these guys up just to keep our options open, but probably just going to go with like, I guess I'm actually going to go for just the Druid bonus right now. That doesn't really help us much. It's just a 2-star Shadow Shaman. Does scale up Legion Commander slightly, but that's not the most important thing. Let's use our free reroll. Triple Omni Knight. You know what? Sure. I'll play Triple Omni Knight. Gives me a human bonus, I suppose. Probably not going to play Dragon Knight, though. I actually think Omni Knight is pretty strong. Once again, he's kind of victim of healers and knights not being that good, but him as a unit, he does pretty good work. With Legion Commander, I mean, it's a human, I guess. It kind of helps Legion Commander get a cast off a little quicker. Ogre Magi died right away, buffed up the Legion. Perfect. Oh no, actually buffed up Axe. Axe is going to die, and then Legion's going to be really big here in a second. Oh yeah, plus 600 something. Would be enough. Her attack speed is so slow. Her attack speed is like glacially slow without a troll bonus. Yep, not nearly enough. She needs to be attacking a lot faster. That's typically why you see trolls involved. I mean, Dazzle's a troll. For being technical about it. Oh, well, there's a Shadow Shaman and a Troll Warlord. I think that's a better combo. What do you think? Alright, so let's do this. And then I think I just want Troll Warlord instead. I get the Druid bonus here, so I get a chance at a 3-star Enchantress. So actually, let's swap these over like this. There we go. Probably can get rid of Tusk. And we still want to replace this Enchantress with a Treant Protector for 4 Brutes, I guess, at some point. Omni Knight was kind of like a nice little side project, but I don't think we're really going to go that way. I don't think I need 4 Trolls, though, either. Though it would be interesting. 4 Trolls with Legion Commander and Bloodbound. I think I would want 4 Brawnies instead, if I'm being honest. Just because I have the Disruptor here. Or maybe we cut Druids if we want to get Witch Doctor in. Lots of different ways we could take this. Lots of different ways we could take this from here. There's a Bristleback, so probably don't need the Juggernaut. Probably don't need the Omni Knight. I don't think that's actually going to come in. That was a nice little side distraction for a little bit, but something like Bristleback would be nice here to give us Savages, but I guess if we're going to replace Enchantress with a Treant, it doesn't really complete that. Really, I just want to level up because I want to add in so many different units. So I'm just kind of like, I'm not re-rolling, I'm just trying to save to get another level up and see where that takes us. Legion Commander does not do like any damage during that duel. She did not have a huge demon bonus. That's why you really like a Nesix, because the Nesix increases the demon bonus when she duels. And yeah, that would have been very impactful, I think. So not looking too hot here for us. Not against this opponent. We've lost to this opponent many times. Well, they've had the 2 3-star trolls like every time as well. Alright, so how do we want to take this? Probably not 4 trolls, right? Maelstrom and Silver Edge, both great options on Troll Warlord. I really value the break effect from Silver Edge, and the initial attack speed really helps Troll Warlord out to really get him going. I think break is extremely valuable. Let's use our free reroll. Nothing much here other than maybe a Shadow Shaman. I don't think Dazzle is where we want to go. Still no sign of a Treant Protector. Kind of want to move Dazzle up here just a little bit to maybe protect us against, or move Hobgoblin up a little bit here to maybe protect us against the 2 Assassin players that are out there. I don't want them to really jump on Hobgoblin right away. Let's buy the Shadow Shaman. Should I just level up this turn? I guess I can wait one more turn to level up. Yeah, Legion Commander still does hit pretty hard. Doesn't have the most pure damage in the world, but still has lots of regular attack damage. She probably shouldn't be the one that holds this mechanism anymore. Almost certainly not. She doesn't really actually drop too low on life total very quickly. Maybe she should have something different. Not entirely sure what. The Silver Edge or the Hand of Midas. Probably the Hand of Midas, actually. It's probably time to make that swap. And then put this out on, I guess, Ogre Magi. Ogre Magi does kind of drop pretty quickly, though. But I want to put somebody else up there to kind of split the damage with him, so that he doesn't trigger it like instantly before anyone else has taken damage. Hopefully he triggers it a little bit slowly, and some other people have taken some damage to benefit from the mechanism. Alright, next turn we're going to level up, get to 9, and hopefully we're pretty strong at that point. That's a 3-star Ember with Blade Fury, or Battle Fury. That is very scary. Very, very scary. Doom, unfortunately, does not hit the Ember Spirit. We don't duel the Ember Spirit either. Max taunts it, though, and Legion Commander burns it down. Perfect. I don't think we win this, though. No, but we don't take much, so I'm not that concerned. Alright, level up here. I'm still looking for a Treant for that 4th Brute. I've not seen a single one yet. But I guess my level up right now is going to be for... I guess it could just be for the 4th Brute. It's not a Treant, though, which is unfortunate. Now I kind of want to reroll a little bit, because I do want to get some of these guys up to 2-star. Alright, I don't think we need Witch Doctors. I think if we run 2 Warlocks, it's going to be Alchemist plus Disruptor. We'll buy the Bristleback here. Or we can go up for Brawnies. I'm not entirely sure which way is best. Hopefully 4 Brutes helps us out a lot here. It is a pretty big advantage. Pretty big change, rather. To our build. Fortunately, kind of lacking damage output. We got the 3-star on the Enchantress. That was like the worst possible target. Yeah. I really lack damage output here without something like Bristleback or Alchemist or 3-star Beastmaster. 22? Jeez. That's not very nice. 22 damage, that's a little excessive, don't you think? I guess our Troll Warlord also got doomed instantly, which really hurts our damage output. Alright, there's an Alchemist. I think I probably don't need 4 Brutes. I don't have too much time, so I'm just pretty much rerolling. There's a Bristleback, so I'm going to put that in over the Axe here, and probably just going to run with this. We just like abandon the idea of the Brutes. I might end up just cutting this Enchantress. I probably should have put in the Witch Doctor then instead of the Shadow Shaman if we're going to cut Druids. I guess this does give us Savage back again, so maybe it's not that bad. But I am thinking, like, Disruptor with Warlocks is very strong, at least against non-assassins. We did just beat one of the assassin player, though, so we probably won't play them again next round. So maybe we kind of, like, metagame this and say, okay, we're going to cut this to put in Warlocks instead of... We just lost Savage and Druids with that. Maybe that's still fine. I lose 1 alliance, but Disruptor's a pretty big deal. I'm kind of questioning if I can just level up to get up to 4 Brawnies. Not this turn, at least. I don't think we'd level up, put an Enchantress again, though. I kind of think that level up might be fine. I do think I value the Alchemist, though, more than the 4 Brawnies right now. Would be 700 more HP to everybody. This is the person we took 20-something from last time, so... The Bristleback hopefully changes our fate. Nope, Bristleback gets doomed. Our one big upgrade that we got since last time is the one who gets doomed, of course. And we don't have the Druids this time, so I'm just really hopeful we don't take another 22 or 18. I think we did take another 18. Yeah. Oh, man. Well, somebody's pretty much undefeated to this point. They had an insanely strong board. They were up to level 10, and I mean, they found a Treant Protector and a Lone Druid, which I never saw a single one of the entire game, which we were definitely looking for. So, I don't know. I feel like we got a little bit lower on the luck end there. So I still like this build. I still like Brawnies, especially if you can get them going early. I think Brawnies are still pretty potent. Top 3, pretty respectable when it... I feel like it kind of came down to matchup RNG right there, was like who would face up against them first, because they were just absolutely unstoppable there with that build. Still a little upset I picked Hobgin. Got to get that timer fixed. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you do enjoy this content, please do consider joining the channel. It really does help me out here. Any support is very welcome. And I will see you next time. Thanks so much for watching.